Good evening, I'm Jessica, and thank you for coming tonight. And I just wanted to ask if anybody has any issues I should be aware of, soreness or injuries, old injuries, so that I can be aware and help you modify if you need that. You're good? Okay. Should I be careful of something for you, Linda?
My shoulder.
Shoulder, okay. So this will be a gentle practice tonight. Oh, I forgot to turn the music on. I'm turning the music on. We're going to start with some breathing. So we're going to do a belly breath in 3 parts. So what that's going to look like is pretend you're blowing up a balloon. Just like you wouldn't be able to blow a balloon fully up in one breath, you would blow and then blow and then blow. So we're going to inhale and fill our lower belly with air. Inhale again without exhaling. Fill your middle chest with air. Inhale a 3rd time. Fill up to your throat with air. And then hold those inhalations just briefly, and I'll help you with that. And then we're going to let it exhale all the way down, nice and slow, from the top of the throat down the belly, like you're deflating that balloon. So you can place a hand on your tummy and another on your chest if you want. And you don't have to sit like you're sitting a different way, which is fine. I was just going to say, you can sit comfortably here. So if this isn't comfortable, you're doing fine. In fact, I'm going to sit on a block because that's a little more comfortable for me. So we're going to inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale down, nice job. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale it out. And just one more time. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale it out slow. Good. Let's try to continue deep breathing. We're going to inhale all the way up, and a big breath this time, holding that inhalation, and then exhaling it out. So I'm going to do some counting, and we're going to breathe with some chimes. So we're going to inhale, 2, 3, hold, exhale, 2, 3, good. We're going to increase that. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Going to 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Exhale, 2, 3. Do it 3 more times. I'm not going to talk. First time. Inhale. Last time. Very nice. I'm going to invite you to bring your hands in front of your heart, and we're going to set our intention for the class. So we'll start by just reading a little inspirational composition from Yoga 365. This is called Honor Your Experiences. Our experiences, no matter how complex or simple, are of value. We are the cumulative result of our experiences and how we have processed them. The people and events in our lives have taught us, surprised us, embarrassed us, and delighted us. What we have done and whom we have loved and not loved have all contributed to who we are now. Today, think about your life as a story and who the major characters and events might be. Your life story is as rich as any story you might read. Your experiences create the narrative of your life. Honor your experiences. So before we actually start our yoga practice, just knowing that your practice might look different than each other's or mine, and that's fine, because we're all in a different place. It's a practice. So honoring what your body does tonight and listening to it and doing any variations that I show you throughout class that feel comfortable to you. Just honoring your own body and breath and enjoying your experience tonight. Inhaling all the way up. The right hand is going to come on the left knee and the left hand will go behind your body. Good, so you're twisting. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And you can, if you're comfortable that way, that would be fine too. You can even sit here if that's more comfortable for you. We're going to twist the spine, so we're going to inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. And one more time, inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Good, on your next inhale, bring the hands all the way up, and then we're gonna reverse that twist. So inhale, lengthen, and using your own breath this time, do about 3 cycles. On your final exhalation, when you're ready, you're just gonna bring those hands all the way back up, and they're gonna come onto your knees. And from here, we're going to start Sufi grind. So we're going to do this staccato version first. You're going to stick your chest forward and feel your weight kind of going forward a little bit. Then right side body, round it back, squeeze your hips, roll your shoulders under, left side body, and turn those into circles. So nice, slow or fast. This is really your choice here, but you're going to connect it with your breath. So inhaling forward and exhaling back. Your head can join in if that feels good. Feeling it in your torso, good job. And then bringing that to a close, we're going to do the same thing with the other side. So first the chest goes forward, left side body, coming back. This will be your exhale. Other side, and then circles. Noticing your sits bones. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. Very nice. We're going to get gently into all fours. So tabletop or all fours. Hands are wide and knees are about hip widths apart. Hips are right over your knees, shoulders right over your wrists. And then we're just going to inhale and stick our chest forward, drop your belly down, stick your hiney back. This is your old steady back cow. And then exhale and do mad cat. So hips are under, shoulders rolled under, tummy tight. Good. Inhale for old steady back cow, and then exhale for mad cat. And then you're just going to do this at your own pace with your own breath. Inhale is forward, exhale is up. Working the back in this way is really good for your spinal health. And after your next exhale, come to neutral spine. Nice job. Take your right foot, and you're just going to press your toes in and push your heels down and back so you're lengthening your calf. Does that feel good? Feels nice. And then we're just going to switch, so the other side, lengthen that leg. Feels amazing. The next pose is called gate pose. It is a modified side plank. Right foot will stand out a little bit off the mat. The left foot will go parallel to the back of the mat, and then the left hand comes up to the ceiling. Nice job. Very good. Okay, so the chest is open, and I will come forward for you because that way you can, in case you can't see very good there. So, side bottom up. Good. Now, if you want to try a variation, you can lift the leg and try to balance that, but you don't have to. You can keep the foot right on the floor, whatever is easier. Take another breath or two with Linda. And we're going to bring that back down to the foot on the floor. And from here, we're just going to take the hand down and go to all fours. Okay, so this what we're about to do, you might want to do this later in the practice when we start doing a flow. So you're just gonna roll those hips forward and then roll down like that. So that's the roll down, that's one way to get down. Bringing your hands in front so that you're gonna be in Sphinx. Shoulders are right above those elbows, and you want your arms pretty close to your body. Inhaling and then lifting the head a little bit, dropping the shoulders back and down, squeezing your legs together. This is your Sphinx, like the Egyptian sphinxes. So they're very alert. Good. Squeezing those hips. Exhale down. Roll it back to your all fours, and we're going to do gate on the other side. So left foot will go out, right foot will go parallel, and then lifting high, beautiful. Inhale and exhale. If you want to try to lift that leg, you can, but you don't have to. This is a choice. Notice how the body opens, the chest opens. Exhale, come back down to all fours. We're going to roll down again, so rolling down. This time you can leave your hands right underneath your shoulders, forehead on the floor. Zip your legs together. Inhale, only bring that head up just slightly with no pressure in your hands. This is your baby cobra. Good job. Exhale down. Inhale, putting a little pressure in your hands. You're going to push just a little bit and come up a little bit farther, medium-sized cobra. Exhale down. The final one we're going to do, I'm going to invite you to push as deep and go as deep as you want in this back bend, so it can be one of the first two, or you can inhale, exhale, come up even bigger. So it's your choice how big you want to be in this cobra position. A nice deep back bend. Take some breaths here, you're doing great. Exhale down, back to your all fours. Beautiful. Everybody doing okay so far? Shoulders not bothering you? Yeah, okay. From here, we're going to bring our feet together and your knees are going to go wide apart, pushing back. And this is your child's pose. So your hiney is going to your heels, and you're just going to put your forehead on the floor if you can reach it. If that's not comfortable, you can put your hands underneath your forehead, or you can bring your hands right down by your legs with your palms up here. So that's another option. And just relax and breathe for a minute in this pose. Coming up to all fours. So your child's pose is at any time this class might be a little bit more than you want, or you need a break, please come down to child's pose. It's an invitation throughout the whole class. You never have to wait for me to say it. If you want to do something and you need a break, you're always invited to do that pose. You're going to tuck your toes under and try to push back into a down dog. So in this pose, good. I'm going to come off my mat, but you guys stay in your down dog. You want to push your hips back, push your shoulders back. You guys look really good. Your arms are straight, your legs are straight. And your head should be nice and like loose so that you could nod it, shake it, yes or no. Good. And then return to your knees. Gently to return to your knees. Good. And we'll do another child's pose. So feet wide apart, pushing back. And just breathing. In this position, maybe notice your breath. Take a deep breath. Now focus on your belly. Maybe you notice that your belly actually expands laterally, left and right here. Come up. We're going to do one more down dog. So toes tuck under. Pushing those legs back, hips back. If the feet don't make it to the floor, it's okay. Your head can be looking straight now, or it can be tucked a little bit. Good. Okay, from here, I'm going to try this with you guys, but if you say no, I don't want to do this, then we're not going to do it. But it is part of my practice, so we'll see. Try to lift your right leg high in the air. Beautiful. Now, take it and step it between your hands so that you're in a lunge. Right between your hands. If it gets stuck, don't worry about it. If it gets stuck, then what we can do is, so if you can't do that, what you can do is lift it, come down on your knees, so you kind of open your hip and then get into your lunge. That's always fine. Okay, so you're in your lunge position, nice job. We're gonna bring our back knee down and bring our chest up. So here's where you might want your blocks. Good. Is that gonna be okay for your knee? To be like this, Linda? With your knee down, would that be okay?
Yeah.
Because I have pads. Okay. So you can be here with your blocks. You can be here if you want to be on your thigh instead. You can be all up here. If you can just move your foot forward just a little bit. Yes. Here's why. Because you want a 90-degree angle. And this is like, it could damage your knee. So whenever we're in a lunge, you want to, good job. You want to look for that 90 degrees. We're gonna back it up just a little bit so that this leg straightens. Don't worry about how far you go back. You don't want to be in pain. You just want to feel the lengthening. So this is your half split. Thank goodness it's not a full split. I couldn't do one. Not in a million years. Not since I was like 4. Then we're gonna walk it back forward again for that low lunge. Hips are forward. You guys look great. Then back it up. Really stretch out that leg. You can push your toes back towards your face if you want. Gives you a little bit more. Feel a little bit more of that upper calf. Okay, last time forward. And then if you feel comfortable, you can sweep your hands up. And this is a modified crescent moon or modified warrior one variation. Excellent job. So we're gonna go back to our knees. And we're gonna roll back down like this. Inhale, exhale, do your cobra. So what I mean by do your cobra is however it was comfortable for you. You don't have to go all the way. You can be medium, you can be low cobra, whatever was comfortable for you. Good, exhale down. Pushing back through. We're gonna do down dog again, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So we were in down dog, and we lifted the right leg, but this time we're gonna lift the left leg high in the air. Now from here, you can either go down to both knees again and stick the left leg forward, or you can try to step it right through to that low lunge. So, okay, that's good, because I think that's a good way to be. All right, so we're these hips. Yep, then that knee goes down, good job. Hips are forward here. Your knee looks great this time, 90 degrees, or it can even be back. And then we're walking it back to your half split. Very nice. Keep smiling at me, baby. You know I need that. I need happy faces. Okay. Good job. Can you feel that releasing in your hips? I love it. So good. One more time. Beautiful. And then one more time forward. If you're comfortable here, you can sweep them up. I really like this pose. I feel like it's beautiful. And shoulders are actually pushing down, but you're reaching high. Good. Okay, we're gonna do our cobra one more time. So come to all fours. Roll it down. Inhale. Exhale, do your cobra. So this is gonna be a back bend because later we might do a different version, and you can choose this or the other version. And then coming all the way down. Here we go. We're in all fours. We're going to do one more down dog. And then from here, we're just going to walk our feet to our hands. Good job. So you're in forward fold here. Now you can have your hands on blocks to reach the floor if you need them. You guys don't need them. You're touching the floor. Good. Standing forward fold, I'm just going to talk to you a minute. So forward fold is a pose of surrender, not the kind that you give up. You're not giving anything up, but what you are doing is you're letting go of anything that's prohibiting you from being happy, anything that's keeping you, not doing your best or being your best. You're going to let it roll right off your shoulders here. Letting go of any garbage, let it roll right off your shoulders. Okay, we're going to bend the knees slightly, let the hands go out to the side. Coming up, this is a reverse swan dive. Little arch. And then hands in front of your heart. Good. This is pose of stillness. So in this pose, we're going to activate it by pushing in the four corners of our feet, squeezing your legs together, so activating those, squeezing your abs, turning your hips under slightly and squeezing your bottom. You can shrug your shoulders up and then set them down and back. Good. Chest is expansive, head is ceiling, and just breathe here. Connect with why you came today. Connect with your experiences so far. Then inhale all the way up. And exhale, you're going to take your right hand down. Your left hand is going to reach over side body stretch. Nice. Inhale to lengthen on the top hand and exhale to deepen the stretch on the body. Good job. Then inhaling all the way up. Other side. So the hand goes down, you lengthen and reach out. Beautiful. It's good. Everybody doing okay? Inhale all the way up. This time we're going to be in mountain pose. So mountain pose, we're going to let our feet come a little bit apart. Maybe hip width. Okay, palms are actually facing forward in mountain, but again, we're engaging every muscle. So you're actually activating your legs, pushing in with your feet, you're opening your chest, shoulders back, letting your chest be expansive. Just breathe. In mountain pose, you're very powerful. So you have a firm stand. Good, bring your feet back together. Inhale all the way. We're going to start sun salutations. We'll start really slow, and then we'll add on, and they'll get a little bit more difficult, but you can choose any of the variations that I do. So forward fold, half lift, is we're going to just lengthen our spine here so we can deepen the forward fold again. Step back with your right foot and drop the knee. Drop the right knee, beautiful. Inhale, we've done this before, so we're going to combine a lot of things we've already done. Sweeping up. Exhale, bringing the knee back. So you're here, you can roll down like we've been doing, or I'm going to show you a new move. Crocodile is knees down first, which they already are. Then chest, then hips, then pushing into your cobra. So good. So I'll show you that one more time when you can just watch while I demonstrate it. So sometimes we do crocodile from plank. So if we were in plank, which we were, knees, chest, hips, slide it through. So that's the crocodile. Then toes go under and we're going to go to a down dog. Good job, you guys. Right leg is going to go high in the air. And then you're going to step it forward to that lunge. Beautiful. Yep, make your modifications. Good job. Dropping the left knee. So now we're in the opposite lunge. Good job, you guys. Soothing it up. Bring it down. This back leg, put your toes under, push in with your toes, stepping forward to your forward fold. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, you're going to start bringing it up, reverse swan dive. And exhale down. Nice, we're going to repeat that same thing. We're just going to start, when we move, we'll start with the left leg. So inhaling all the way up. Exhale, leading with your heart, hinging at your hips, forward fold. Good job. I'm going to just talk, I'm going to come off the mat and talk to you, but you're just going to try to listen. Stepping back with your left foot. Good, dropping the left knee. Excellent. Okay, yes, sweeping those hands up if you're comfortable there. You look great. Hands come back down, and your knee that's up in the air goes back to meet the other one. Yep, so all fours, right up. Then either crocodile or rolling like we started in the beginning. So either one is comfortable. So you're down, and then inhale, come up to your cobra or your back bend. Beautiful. Exhale, back down. Then you're gonna come to all fours again, pushing back to all fours. From here, you're gonna push into your down dog. You look good, you look good. You guys are following directions way better than my 5th graders. left foot's gonna go high in the air. Okay, good. If you can step forward to your lunge, or you can bring both knees down and then bring it forward, whatever's easier for you. So now you should be in the opposite lunge. Excellent. Sweeping the hands up, hands come down, and then you're gonna use your back toes to push off and step forward lunge. Yes. Forward fold, excuse me, forward fold, yes. Take a deep breath, and then reverse swan dive up. Awesome job. Exhale now. Okay, we're gonna add on to that. Here we go. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, forward fold. We're gonna step back with the right foot. Good. From here, just bring your left foot back and see if you can hit a plank. So a plank is like the top of a push-up. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna crocodile down. Here we go. Knees, chest, hips, cobra. Yes. Toes go under, down dog. Leg goes high in the air. We're gonna add on from here. And then we're gonna step through to our lunge. So, yep, step it right through, bring it, walk that leg up, it's okay. This back heel is gonna stay off the floor. We're gonna bring our hands to our thighs. Good job, Linda, I like that modification, good. So from here, we're gonna sweep up, and this is a warrior one variation. And she's doing the one we did before, which is fine, you can be right here, but you look like you're okay, are you okay? All right, so just check that your knee, which it looks good. You wanna be able to see your big toe. Okay, awesome. You look really good. Good job, I like your modification. You know what you can do, so you're doing great. Okay, so we're gonna come here, and we're gonna move into warrior two, and Linda's just gonna get herself in warrior two. She knows what to do. And you wanna look out across your middle finger. Nice job. From here, we're just gonna bring our hand to our thigh, or arm to our thigh, palm up, reaching out. Good job. This is a side body stretch. Bring back to your warrior two. This is a pose of focus. So what are your goals? Backhand is going to help you swing up. Pose of stillness. You're doing great. You're doing great, honestly. You guys are awesome. Inhale all the way up. Leading it, just make it feel, if it feels good to you, you're doing it right. That's yoga. Half lift, forward fold. Okay, I'm gonna just talk to you. So step back with your left foot this time. It's the same thing. Okay, this time we're not dropping the knee. And you're going to put your hands down and go to plank. Yeah. So the other foot comes back and you're in plank, at top of that push. Now knees drop down, chest comes down, hips roll down and slide through to your cobra. Beautiful. Toes tuck under, down dog. Yes. Left leg goes high in the air. Beautiful, you guys are great. Step through to your lunge. And if you, yes, I love it, you guys are doing perfect. Okay, so that back heel, it stays off the floor, and you're gonna either sweep up, or you can walk your hands to your thighs first, and then come up. So to that, yes. Good job. Nice deep lunge, you got a great deep lunge. Breathe here. Hands are gonna come down together in front of your heart, and then you're just gonna open. So, guys, yeah, I gotta try to figure out where your arms are. Here, right here in the left foot. So you're just gonna open those hips. So maybe if the hips face the north wall, there you go. Yes, and then bringing that front knee. Yes, good job. Do you mind if I touch you a little bit? Taking this foot this way, yeah. And your knee, so it's weird because your knee wants to go more toward your little toe, but your hips and your chest want to go toward the north wall. And this arm stays. I know it's a lot to think about, but that's better. That's much better. Good job. And then Linda, can I touch you too? Just a little bit? You know I love to touch you. So we're going to bring your chest up a little bit. There. Then you're not. Yes. Well, except for that knee.
Okay.
Okay, yes, that's better. You're a little bit bent over, but that's much better. Does that feel okay?
Yep.
Okay, as long as it feels good to you and it's not unsafe, it's fine. All right, we went from here. We brought the hand down and we reached up. So side body stretch. And if you take a moment to be mindful of how that hip feels, it should feel really stretched out and great. Breathing. And then inhale, coming back to that warrior two. Good job. Looks a lot better, so good job. Back hand is going to help you by swinging up and coming to pose stillness. Okay, we're only going to do one more round of that and then we're going to move on. You okay? You guys good? Okay. Inhale all the way up. You're going to lead with the chest, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Half lift, forward fold. Step back with the right foot. Go to your plank. Yep, we're going to crocodile down. Knees, chest, hips, roll it up. Professionals. Toes tuck under, down dog. This will be the last one of these we do. Well, this side and the other side. Right leg lifts up. Big step forward to your lunge. Good. Okay. We're going to sweep up again to this modified version of a warrior one. We won't be there quite as long. Hands come in. Warrior two. In warrior two, you're going to be focused on your middle finger and you're going to be thinking about what it is you want to accomplish. Good. Okay. So this time we're going to straighten that front leg. You're going to pitch forward with your shoulder and drop your hand wherever is comfortable. Wherever it lands, that's where you want to be. So you don't want to force it any farther down. Open the chest. This is your triangle pose. See if you can look at your top hand, your high hand. If not, you can look forward or even down. So, good job. Okay, from here, we're going to bring it back up and you're going to turn toward the south wall. And this time, your legs are going to be, you can be parallel feet, so they're both, feet are going the same way, or you can take a little bit pigeon-toed. Whatever's more comfortable, and you're just going to lead with your heart and forward fold in this wide-legged position. So surrendering right here, letting all roll off your back. Inhale, keep your left hand down, but let your right hand come up to the sky, so a little tiny back bend. Yes. Now I'm facing the same way, so I'll switch. When I'm on the other side, I'm not. Bringing that down, switching hands, opening the chest, beautiful. Hands come down. From here, you're going to reverse the way, come up the way, opposite way you came up. So you're going to hinge backwards to come up, using your core muscles. Good job. Your left foot will step to the front of the mat. Good. Same thing other side. So inhaling all the way up, exhaling, but this time I always try on the second side to stay off the mat, so that's what I'm practicing. All right, so forward fold, leading with the heart, hinging at the hips. Good, half lift, lengthening that spine, and then forward fold again. Stepping the left foot back. Lunge, good. Then bringing the right foot back to meet it, so you're in a plank. Yes. Crocodile down. Roll through to your cobra. Nice job. Toes tuck under. Down dog. Nice job. Left leg high in the air. Big step forward to your lunge. Nice job. Moving that foot to get it in the right position is fine. Left foot is forward, so you're going to either walk your hands to your thighs or sweep them up. Here you are. Be proud. Good job. Okay, from here, hands come in. Drop that heel 45 degrees. Good. And Linda, just maybe bring your this way. Yes. Yes. Can you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Good job, woman. Proud of you. All right. Focusing on your goals. Straightening that leg. We're going to pitch forward and then drop the hand. Wherever it falls is perfect. Opening the chest. And then maybe take a different view, like look a few different places, look up, look forward, look down, see what feels good to your neck, because that's where you want to be. Wherever it feels good, that's where you want to be. Okay, so from here, we're going to come back up, and then we're going to turn one more time before we fall, leading the heart, just hinging over, wide leg before we fall. Good. Take an inhale. Bring your left hand to your right ankle. Take your right hand, if you want to, and put it behind your back. Or both hands can stay on your right ankle, but you're trying to reach your chest to your right leg as much as possible. Walking over the other side. So if you need to, if you liked that, the left hand behind your back, you can do that here. Or you can put both hands on the same ankle. Walking that back to the middle, and then reverse hinge up. Good. Coming to the front of the mat. All right, let's bring it down. I'm going to invite you to sit down on your mats. We're going to do staff pose first. So we're going to push into the mat. We're going to engage our legs, bring our feet together. This has a lot of, we're going to do a lot. So we've already done some of it. The heels should be off. Toes are going to come back to your face. Your mounds are going to push the other way.